got your I love how she fixed her hair anyway.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. And today we have a very special treat, a very special guest for us. This person by the name of Jordan Matter. Remember that name because it does indeed matter. That's right, Jordan, you do matter finally. He is going to become a phenomenon on this channel. The reason is because I would love nothing more than to take him off the platform. Apart from Chris Ingham, he is the sole person I'd love nothing more than to take off. And I'll show you the reasons why, because he is an exceptionally problematic person. Now, first up, who is Jordan Matter, you're probably asking. If you're not from the US, you may not know. If you're from around the circuits, you may do. He is a very prominent photographer of dance specifically. And yeah, but he now runs a very prominent YouTube channel with over 10 million subscribers. And how has he managed to get 10 million subscribers, you ask? By filming young girls, teen girls specifically. Now, you may remember I've done a couple of videos before on the Piper Rockelle situation, whereby she was exploited, and they have like a squad, the Piper squad, and Piper's mother exploits them and is in the middle of a lawsuit, in actual fact, for making the kids under her care do all sorts of insanely disgusting things. Jordan hangs around with those people basically, and photographs for them and collabs with them and all the other around that same circuit. It's all fun and games for him because he gets to do whatever he wants with children. And I don't say that lightly, but watch these clips. It will disgust you as much as it disgusts everybody else.
Yes. Okay, she got the 24, but barely. Now for the dog, she has to get one more.
It hurts so bad.
2, 3, 4.
All right, this is 23.
What kind of mother are you to your dog if you give up now?
Yeah, that's it, Emily.
You see
That's
that?
it. Oh, one more.
So basically what he's doing here is they're doing who can do the biggest split challenge or something like that, right? And they're all teen girls, I don't know, 13, 14, and he's getting them to do the splits. In fact, he's so excited about the fact that they are getting, you can see.
Doing it! Here it comes!
Help, go now!
Get it over with!
Someone do it!
Get it over with!
Oh my god,
Get it over with!
I
Hurry!
can't do it! I can't spin it! Do it!
One more pull and it's over! You got your
No!
I love how she fixed her hair anyway. You versus Hannah McNulty!
I've never seen a grown man so enthused and so manic over the thought of doing this with teen girls ever. And I have no idea what the hell is going on in the parents' minds to allow this to happen. Obviously, we do know that the parents are thinking of the dollar. That is, that's another conversation for another day. But today, I'm stunned at this whole vlog. None of these children are his children. Now remember that he has got kids at his house and they are doing this game for YouTube for him, and not one of them are his. So they've come over to hang out with him. That in itself is exceptionally weird.
Yeah.
This is ridiculous.
So when does she stop?
Whenever she can't do it anymore.
Whenever the machine stops.
10.
Are you sure you can do this? You know?
1,
Yeah, this is
2,
why don't you just do it now?
6, 7, 8. What the?
I'm calling it now, Jordan. Your hands should be absolutely as far away from where they are right now as humanly possible. There's no way on earth you should be anywhere near that situation at all. So apart from that is obviously very problematic. He has a bunch of videos on his channel all with this type of influencer, because don't forget, all these children have their own channels as well with like 1 million or 2 subs, and he invites them all, he clickbaits them all onto his channel. It's really insanely weird. Don't forget, he's like 50 odd years of age. It is like, just no. I mean, is money really that more important? But this next clip is evidence, really, I would say, of his grooming technique and his whole team's grooming technique.
It says we have to kiss in a back bend.
What?
Have you guys ever kissed before? No. Have you kissed anyone before? Yeah, you have? My mom. Your mom. Okay, see, yeah, okay. Oh yeah, my mom. Your mom.
See, this makes me angry, to be honest, and I know it shouldn't make me more angry than the things that he's doing, but for some reason, for me, it feels worse when it's a woman that's doing it, because you kind of think that women should have a little bit more sensitivity. Whether that's right or wrong, I know, but she's like, ask them if they've ever kissed before, and then ask them again, have you ever kissed anybody? Which is so inappropriate. It's unbelievable. That boy there is 13, nearly 14. He was 2 months away from being 14 years of age. And that girl right there was 12. 12. 4 months into being 12. So 4 months prior was just 11, right? So in itself, trying to get those two to kiss is quite disgusting, you know, because again, there is, apart from anything else, there's an age gap there, shouldn't be happening. So this woman, who is apparently their studio manager, is just trying to coerce them, in my opinion, into kissing when it's not necessary for the shot. Even if that's what they wanted to do, it's not necessary for the actual shot to actually have 2 kids, young children, kissing at all. But no, she wants them to kiss. That is the main goal of this. I'm certain of it.
Okay, if you guys are comfortable kissing, you can. If not, we don't want to pressure you to do anything you're not comfortable with, okay?
That's the 3rd time she's mentioned the word kissing. The 3rd time she's said, have you kissed? Have you kissed anybody? Are you okay with kissing? And over there it says they've spoke with both their parents, which means nothing. Obviously, their parents do not give a shit. Their parents just want the money, which is going to come out of this. That is all. It doesn't matter about the kids. It's obviously not appropriate for the children to be doing this, and it's certainly not appropriate for some random stranger. Don't care that they know him. He's still a stranger. He's a strange man, and he is just after whatever he can get. I don't know. He wants like the kissing shot, because he's gonna put that in the title. He did, but he put adorable.
There's a famous photo of a sailor kissing his girlfriend goodbye in World War II. I want to recreate that photo with you guys right now. Your character is, you're the sailor, okay? So you're here, right? And you're saying goodbye to her for one last time. And then she's dipping back and you're giving her one kiss. Let's just do a dip right now. Don't even worry about the kiss yet.
And he's mentioned again, don't worry about the kiss yet. it is getting in. What he's doing there is embedding it into their brains that this is what he wants them to do. So don't worry about the kiss yet, guys. It's okay for now. Don't worry, guys. It's okay. Don't worry. No pressure, guys. No pressure. Okay? Don't worry about it. Just do it and see where we go. That's what he's doing, and that is the biggest grooming technique in the book. It's ridiculously disgusting.
And go. Good. Now, shot's beautiful. I'm gonna be over there. I'm gonna take one more photo. It's your guys' decision if you want to actually kiss or no.
The shot is beautiful. They did the shot. They got the photo. They don't need to do anything further because they have the photo that they wanted. But no, he wants the money shot. He is desperate for that particular photo, and he's mentioned kissing again. Let's see how it goes. Let's see where it goes now. 5 times within this short clip, they've both mentioned, that's the manager and he have mentioned the possibility that you should be kissing. Yes, you don't have to if you don't feel comfortable. Obviously, they're feeling obliged to do it now. They're feeling under pressure to actually do it because they know that their bosses are, that's what they want, and they don't want to disappoint them. This is how it goes.
Your call. One last time, see what happens.
Should we do it, Ellie? Just do it. Just do it. Okay.
Go.
Wait, hold on.
And yeah, they ended up doing it. Okay, I'm not going to show it, but they did do it, and it's I'm struggling to comprehend just how these two people, in particular Jordan Matter, actually got these to actually do what he wanted to do, because he is a sick, disgusting little man, and he was not going to let up until he got those two to do what he wanted them to do for whatever reason. And yeah, this is Grooming 101, guys. It is disgusting.
I'll only use that clip or that photo if you guys decide you want me to. So if you guys are seeing this out there, it's because they said yes, but there's no pressure, okay?
Okay.
Okay?
Absolutely vile, sick and vile human being. I cannot believe he ended that by saying, oh, it's okay, guys. We don't have to put it out there if you don't want it to be put out there. We don't have to show it at all. It's no pressure, guys, at all. They were never going to say no, ever. And, like, I can't... I hope you... Jesus. Seriously, I cannot believe that he would actually sit there and say to them, oh, it's okay, don't worry, we don't have to put that out there if you don't want to. If you don't really feel comfortable putting it out there, we won't do that to you. And of course, them being as young as they are would turn around and say, yeah, it's fine, don't worry, it's fine, we'll put it out there, it's okay, don't worry. And all the while in the background, you've got the parents saying, you will be putting that out there, you will, we want being paid for this. Okay, so what can he possibly do that is worse than what he's already done? Well, I'm about to tell you. So, after a couple of people have done videos on this specific clip recently, it seems like, you know, after the backlash, Jordan has, well, he got a little bit twitchy, you know, and do you think maybe he deleted the video in question? Do you think he went and deleted the video, possibly as a precautionary measure? He doesn't want anybody else doing videos on it, surely, or he wants to protect himself or do something. Yeah? No? No, he didn't delete the video. He did not delete the video. do you think that possibly he blurred out the kid so that it wasn't like, you know, too in your face or anything? Just try to protect them a little bit. Yeah? No, he didn't do that either. No, he wouldn't do such a thing. What he did do... I can't believe he did this. Honestly, a lot of things have shocked me through the years, but this one seriously took the biscuit, or the cake if you're American, right? Yeah, he blurred out. He actually blurred out the manager, the studio manager, the woman. If you can see here, he's blurred this out. That was his work. He's blurred it out. He's blurred her out of the picture to protect her. To protect the manager. Her, who was complicit in the whole grooming process, wanted to be protected. Not the kids, though. No, they don't deserve protection at all, do they? Jordan, you are a disgusting, vile, excremental person. That's all that I can say about that. Truly unbelievable. Now, apart from those couple of clips that I've shown now, there are so many more videos that he's done, and we're going to cover a lot more going forwards because, wow. Absolutely wow, this guy deserves everything that's coming to him, and I'm not going to let up until he is, you know, a little bit smaller than he already is. So a couple of things that I want to touch on before I go is he has written a couple of books, right? And yeah, they're a bit concerning, if you ask me, right? One of them is, well, the most recent one was 2018, and it was a picture book of like kids dancing, kids just in dance poses and stuff like that. It was, I'm not really sure what to make of it, to be honest. So maybe you have thoughts about that, but this is a quick run through of it. This book was called Born to Dance by Jordan Matter. Now, I have no idea if the dancers or models in it were paid or anything like that, but it's just basically a book of kids in dance poses, and yeah, it's supposed to be inspirational or something like that. One thing I did notice, though, was that his own child appeared in this as well. Now, I'm a little bit surprised about that because she was 7 years old, apparently, at the time, and he, as a photographer, should know more than most that it's not really... that kids are in danger, of predators, with being exposed to the internet like that. But given his own YouTube channel now, maybe it's not such a surprise because he does pimp her out a lot anyway. But there was a quote here in this book which kind of took me aback a little bit. I don't know really what you might make of it, but this is what it said from an actual person who appeared in the book regarding their dance. They said, "When I was 8, playing was a way of life. Now it is a treat." And that was from a 13-year-old child. I mean, surely if they're 13, they're still a child and they should still be playing, right? So are they dancing so much and they're being worked so hard that they have to, they can only treat playing as an actual treat? Because that's really sad and not really the way that dance was intended to be. It's supposed to be enjoyable, not like, life or death sort of situation. Anyway. So that was the book, the most recent one that he's done. You know, he's kind of turned his attention to dance when it didn't start off that way. A couple of years prior to that particular book, he did another book, which at the time was his second book, and it was a little bit more concerning because I'll show you why now. This one is called Dancers After Dark. Now, having read the little blurb at the beginning of the book, it seems like he was inspired by it because of his upbringing, and he didn't like being a child because he was bullied for his name. Apparently, I didn't get it either, right? You know, what does it matter, right? Yeah. So he didn't like the daytime, and at night he could make his imagination run away with itself. He had fantasies, apparently, and he came up with this. Yep, these are in fact naked dancers in the street, right? So the point is here, whilst, you know, that's fine, you know, if that's what you want to do, that is fine, it is a thing. But if you go from within the space of 2 years, you're doing naked model shoots and then photographing kids 2 years later, it kind of gives out mixed signals. So do one or the other, but not both. They're not really interchangeable, I wouldn't have thought. You know, it just feels a little bit creepy. But again, there you go, you know, each to their own. With the second one, you know, if you want that kind of content, it's fine, but just don't intermix it with the two. The final bit to show you, and I really didn't like this. Apparently, now some of you may have watched, if you're into that sort of thing, the Netflix series Cheer. It's about a cheerleading thing in America, and they had a scandal a few years ago where one of the male cheerleaders was caught sending inappropriate messages. He went to jail, and in an unrelated interview, Jordan Matter appeared on this series talking about his time working with the cheerleaders. I just felt it was really inappropriate, given how well known it is that he is kind of this creepy man, that Netflix would even entertain putting him on there. But hey ho, they did.
To you in the streets and crying and hugging you and telling you how much you mean to them. By nature, influencers and relevance is just...
Feel like he's talking about himself there, really. He feels like the influencer that he is, and not the kids he's talking about. Anyway, maybe we should give Netflix the benefit of the doubt. Maybe they didn't realise that he was such a creep, and that he had this thing going on. Really, really weird. There's so much more to delve into, though. So please stick with me, and I'm going to uncover it all, because there is so much to cover, and I personally think that this is really, really, really something worthwhile covering to the nth degree. So if you would like to see more of this, please subscribe to my channel. Remember to turn the notification bell on so you get notified, and comment everything you want to comment down below. Do you know who this person is, and what do you think? Obviously hit the thumbs up button as well, because it helps me out so much, get this out to as many people as possible. Until next time, I will bid you adieu. Take care of yourselves, and bye bye.